Hey guys, how you're doing? Hope you're having a lovely day and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Rohan. Stay tuned, today's going to be an epic one. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to like if you like the video and subscribe for amazing more content coming up soon. So in the last video, we covered something really interesting. We've established our why, the reason why we're going to be making a change, the core foundation to affecting anything different into your lifestyle. The next bit, this is the fun bit. This is the change itself. So the first thing I always get asked is how? How do I fit this all in? How do you fit being a dentist into your lifestyle?
One more rep. Squeeze. Squeeze.
How do I fit fitness into my lifestyle? How do I manage to fit cardio into my lifestyle?
How do I eat so healthy?
And the truth of the matter is, it comes down to two things: structure and organisation. Now, you may be thinking, dude, bro, that sounds boring. How am I gonna have any spontaneity in my life? Well, the honest truth is, doing the same process over and over again and expecting a different outcome is insanity. And that's what you're trying to do. You want a different outcome, something's gonna change. And the second thing is, if you are structured, if you are organised, it allows you to produce effective, productive outcomes. Perhaps it'll give you more time, more means of money and availability. That way you can do the more spontaneous and fun things you really want to do. So think of it that way. Structure equals good change. But some of the most successful individuals known to mankind, people like Barack Obama, the President of America, and people like Benjamin Franklin, also an American president, they have been known to develop routines and live by them day in, day out. For example, Barack Obama, the guy's super interesting. Every single day while he was in the office in the White House, he would get up, same time, and make sure he was doing his morning cardio, his morning weight training, and have the same routine of dressing his kids before school, and then making sure he has breakfast with the family. Regardless of every single day, he did the same routine. The guy was pretty successful. Maybe we should take a leaf out of his page.
And with that, I just have two more words to say. Obama out.
No, I'm not saying get up and do cardio, get up and have breakfast in the same fashion that he does. But develop your own structure, develop your own framework of a routine which works for you. Now what I do won't work for you. What you do will work for me. It's developing your own personal routine. That's the key. So the reason why this topic and this video is so important to me and so key for me today is because I've had to learn the hard way, and I want to kind of share with you my journey. When I was in dental school, and this is going back a few years now, 2007, 2008, this was my final year, and I so wanted to pass. I can't tell you how much I wanted this. You could speak to some of my closest friends, they would say this guy worked, and I worked my ass off. But I lost all sense of balance. I was so extreme. In the last 6 to 9 months leading up to my finals, I was doing like 14 hours a day of studying. I thought I was studying at least. If I wasn't revising and if I was doing anything like spending time with family or listening to music, for me that was wrong, and I just didn't understand that I needed to have a balance. It was so extreme to the point where I lost so much weight. My sleep was awful, my relationships with my family was awful, I didn't go to the gym, I barely socialized at all, and I lost all sense of perspective. And in this desire to try and pass, and this desire to hit this outcome and this goal of mine, I made it so much more harder than it needed to be. Now ultimately, it's taken me years to come to some sort of routine which worked for me, and I want to speed that process up for you. I want to make it so much easier. I want to give you 5 hacks today, 5 simple hacks of how to help make an effective change. I will do it! I've had to learn, and I want you guys to learn as well, how to make your own personal routine, how to make your own day work for you. Because ultimately this journey is so individual, but I want to be there with you and help guide you in that process. So let's do this. Let's go. So tip number 1 is start the night before. All I do is a small act of getting my clothes out, hanging them up so they're ready to go, and getting my bag ready for the next day. That simple process takes me seconds, if not maybe a maximum a minute or 2, and it allows me to mentally prepare myself for the next day. I'm not saying you have to start thinking about all the jobs at hand coming up tomorrow, and if that does happen, don't panic, just write it down on a piece of paper, and mentally you know you won't forget. But for me, this act just kind of gets me ready and gets me set, and I don't have to worry. In the morning, the last thing you want to be doing is rushing around looking for your clothes, looking for things. If you give yourself that breathing space, it allows you to get your day going in a nice, smooth, simple, easy fashion. Winning! So tip number 2 is set an alarm 30 minutes before you want to go to bed. Now you may be thinking I'm smoking something very strange here and I've got my day back to front, but there's method to the madness, just hear me out. So in essence, all this alarm is going to do is remind you to get your ass upstairs into your bedroom and start winding down. Now there's so many schools of thought when it comes to sleep hygiene and sleep patterns and what you should be doing when you go to bed. But ultimately, I can tell you from my experience, a sleepy row ain't a productive row. And I'll be honest with you, it's so interesting. I've done some research into it. In 2012, they did a meta-analysis. That means there was like a really strong research base. And they found that individuals who are sleep deprived had a severe detriment on their productivity and memory capacity. And in a second study, they found that in America, around 23 to 45% of the population are sleep deprived. And on average, they're all suffering and losing out on 2 weeks of productivity in their work life.
Wow.
And this comes back to the beginning of the video. I'm not expecting you to change your complete sleep patterns, let's be honest. That's going to take years to break and years to change. But by just introducing this alarm half an hour before your bedtime, it would allow you to start winding down and perhaps getting to bed on time and getting some good quality rest. Try it. Sleep on it. Get some paper, get a pen, and write down your day. You'll see on screen now my day and how it flows. Now, this routine may not and will not work for you, but the point is the exercise. It takes literally 2 seconds just to pick apart your day and break it out into small little sub-chunks. And what I want from this exercise is to give yourself me time. It is crucial you have your own time. Understanding the ability to be selfish, to be selfless is key. Hear me out on this one. If we don't have our own time, our own space, where we do something we enjoy for ourselves, whether it be for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, whatever you can dedicate yourself each and every day, that won't allow you to feel replenished, energized, and ready to go again.
Yep, good to go.
And we'll be repeating the same cycle of getting lethargic, tired, and frustrated. So for me, you all know I love the gym, and every day after work, as you can see, I fit in my 60 minutes, and that's my me time. It allows me to unwind, de-stress, and debunk all the crap that's just going in my head. And then I'm good to go, and I can put back into my family time, into my work life, what I need to be doing. Try it out. Me time. Number 3. Tip number 4 is food. So tell me the number of times you've got home from work or whatever you're doing, a busy day, and you want to get a tasty, wholesome, nutritious meal, but you're exhausted and you just can't be asked. So you resort to some ready food like a pot noodle. Now I'm not going to say any of the ready meals are actually a really bad thing, and I'm going to save my nutrition chat for a full day of eating, which is going to be coming up soon, so stay tuned. But my main point is, we often really actually just want a really good home-cooked nutritious meal, but we just can't be asked, and we haven't really thought how we can do this because it just seems too difficult. I'm going to show you how to do that. Simple. So clearly the problem here is time. So tip number 4 about making food easy, I'm going to give you 2 sub hacks, so 2 for the price of 1. Number one, and most importantly, is make more food. You're probably thinking, what the hell, I know this, but trust me, you're not doing it. Buy the food that you like to eat. For example, for me, chicken is one of the staples in my diet. It could be fish, it could be beef, it could be lamb. If you're vegetarian, it could be soy mince, it could be anything, paneer. Whatever you want to make more of it. And what you do is you make 2 dishes when you're making one thing. So for example, I've just now made a Korean chicken stir fry and a chicken arrabbiata literally in 2 minutes. So once you've bulk cooked these meals and you've made a couple of portions, 2 or 3 portions, you can eat one that day and then fridge it for later in the week, or even put it in the freezer because it's fresh, defrost it next week and you're good to go. Food should be easy. Make your life easy. Do this. Sub-tip number 2 is the Gym Chef seasonings. Buy them. The link to the website is in the description below, and there'll be a discount code beneath. I'm not saying you have to use these, but use something like this, which you know is going to make your food taste good and it's so easy to use. The reason why I love the Gym Chef brand is because I know what's in them. There's no additives, no preservatives, no salt, no sugar. So what you see is what you get. And I'll be honest with you, they're so efficient. They last months on end with one single pot at a time. And they taste great. They taste absolutely amazing. So find something like that or try the Gym Chef out and let me know how you get on. But trust me, these small little tips make the difference. So make your food easy. Tip 5, buy this bottle of water. The link to this product is gonna be in the description. It is a 1 litre bottle and I know you guys all wanna drink more water. It comprises 75% of the human body. So we all know that drinking more water is gonna help us feel good, it's gonna help us sleep well, it's gonna help us function well. It does everything for our body. It's so hard to drink, let's be honest. Busy days, we don't do enough of it. This bottle is a game changer. It has times of the day and it has a little level for you to drink up to. So that way you know you can stay on track. So when you're at work, it's there staring you right in front of you on your desk and you just keep drinking. You finish the litre, fill it up, do that twice a day, job's a good one. All right guys, I just want to wrap up the video now and just say thank you so much for tuning in today and watching this video. I hope you found the 5 tips and tricks really useful to help implement some changes into your own lifestyle. And remember, it's a personal journey. Everyone's going to be different and it's going to take time and it's going to develop. So try them out, let me know in the comments how you get on, and we'll catch you in the next video. Have a good day, stay blessed, take care.